Welcome back to Pinoy Gaijin Travels. In this video, I will take you on a day tour in Kawagoe during the cherry blossoms, where I will visit the places I missed from the previous trip and go to known sakura spots in Little Edo. Come and join me on this day trip. I started my trip in Shibuya, taking the JR Cycle line that will take me to Kawagoe without changing the train. The journey takes about an hour. I arrived in no time. I didn't have breakfast, so thinking of getting one first. After a few minutes of walking, I smelled a fresh cooked taiyaki. I didn't take long for me to decide and get myself imo taiyaki, or a sweet potato fish pancake. And a short walk leads me to this coffee post. This small coffee stand offers hand drip coffee that offers single origin beans. I pick Ethiopia and have it as hot coffee and hand drip. The staff is friendly enough, allowing me to take a video. I really love watching making coffee. It's quite relaxing, and I find it more enjoyable. Let's have a quick breakfast here. Hands down to my coffee. It is mild, fruity, with flowery notes. It's easy to drink. And this is my first time to try taiyaki with sweet potato filling. Typically it's custard or red bean, but emo is really surprisingly good. Now I'm ready to explore Kawagoe for the second time. I came here almost 3 years ago during the peak of summer. You can watch my summer day trip on the link above. Going back to my business here in Kawagoe, I really want to visit places of interest that I miss here. It started with Kawagoe Kumano Shrine. This shrine has a long history and can be traced back to 1590 when it was commissioned by the Kumano Taisho in present-day Wakayama Prefecture. The Yatagarasu, or mythical three-legged crow, symbolizes guidance in Shintoism. It is said that this bird serves the great god Kumano. In this shrine, you can see this mythical representation. Also, this shrine is famous for money cleansing rituals. They believe that purified money will attract you more, praying for good health and a healthy relationship. Now let's move to another interesting place, Taisho Roman Yume Dori. It is a famous street that mimics the 20th century Taisho era with stores and food stalls. During my visit, the koinobori carp streamers were decorated that signifies incoming Children's Day. It is a perfect backdrop for people wearing Japanese kimono for that perfect Edo retro-style theme. Not far from Taisho Roman Yume Dori is Renkeiji Temple, another interesting historical temple that dated back to 16th century. It is also a famous spot for locals during spring for its different cherry blossom trees. I was in the perfect timing as Sakura is on full bloom. After enjoying Hanami at the temple, I went back to the same route earlier and head on to the street where the well-preserved Edo-style buildings are located. As I reached the corner street, I paused and got mesmerized by an old church building with a huge sakura tree adjacent to it. I was curious and inspected the place. I came to know it was an Anglican Church building, which has some historical importance in Kawagoe. After gazing the cherry blossom tree, I continued my minder on the way to Shingashi Riverbank. Finally, I made it to Shingashi Riverbank. Actually, this cherry blossom spot is the main reason why I came back to Kawagoe. It was a last-minute decision, and did realize that it's just a few minutes walk from Kawagoe Main Street, hence I opt to revisit. This cherry blossom spot is famous among the locals, and it gains attention to foreign tourists thanks to social media. It's not really surprising, hence it's really beautiful, and I was totally captivated. I had never seen as beautiful and charming sakura spot like this before. I really enjoyed every minute I spent here and roam around the whole stretch of the riverbank till the last cherry blossom trees I saw. Close to Miyashita Bridge, there are weeping sakura trees at the end of the stretch. It adds more aesthetic vibe to the visual treat. A lot of people can't stop snapping photos here because it's really beautiful and surely Instagram worthy. So I joined the fray. Aside from walking the whole stretch, another option of Hanami is via boat cruising Shingashi River. Unfortunately, the seats are fully reserved, so I had no chance of viewing it from the boat. Watching them while enjoying the Hanami boat ride would suffice for now. Not far from Shingashi Riverbank is the famous ancient Shinto Kawagoe Hikawa Shrine. A massive 15 meters high Myogen-shaped otori welcomes me as I enter the shrine. It has a long history dated back to the 6th century, during the reign of Emperor Kane. It is also enshrines the two sets of deities that regarded as married couples. Hence, the shrine is historically worshipped for matrimonial happiness, happiness in the family, and the deity of matchmaking. Now let's go back to the warehouse district, where the street lined with warehouse-style buildings. Just walking from afar, a huge clock tower called Toki no Kane, or Bell of Time, greets you. This bell tower had marked the time for centuries and continues to ring 4 times daily. Not far from the clock tower are the old earthen storehouses, a unique 2-story building since the time flourished as a major transportation and commercial hub. Till present, Kurazukuri is still bustling with crowd, both local and foreign tourists. There are plenty to find here, from souvenirs and crafts, pastry shops and cafes. A short walk from Kurazukuri is the famous Candy Alley, an array of shops selling local sweets and snacks, made from sweet potatoes like imokenpi, the thin fried sticks. To beat the heat, I get myself soft ice cream with milk from Hokkaido, topped with imokenpi. I am a big fan of soft ice cream in Japan and always try new flavors during my travels. This soft ice cream with imokenpi is unique, and it was good. I'm almost done for my day trip, but I was starving after all the walking. My curiosity landed me to today's Rice Yururi Cafe. Somehow I took a peek on the review on the Google Maps, and it was decent, but I was hooked by the colorful plating of different dishes, so I decided to give it a shot. This cafe offers a well-thought fusion of Japanese cuisine and modern setting with a theme of leisure, which is the exact meaning of the Japanese word yururi. I asked for a recommendation, and the cheerful staff told me to try a luxury plate, and I say yes without contention. The food had been served little by little. My iced coffee came in first as I ordered to quench my thirst, then rice with mixed grains and miso soup. The miso soup had already won me over. Nice dushy stock there. Then a huge wooden plate served with variety of dishes comes with explanation from the cafe staff. Colorful seasonal vegetable salad, roast beef, chicken, dried mackerel, fried eggplant, sweet potato, other side dishes. This is a colorful feast that I cannot wait to try it. Let's dig in. Itadakimasu. I was quite satisfied with the meal and have a happy stomach leaving the cafe. Now it's really time to head back to Kawagoe station and take a train ride back to Tokyo. I hope you had enjoyed this spring Sakura Day Trip in Kawagoe in Saitama. If you would like to see more of these trips, please consider subscribing my channel. Click the notification bell not to miss the upcoming videos. Again, thanks for watching. Iteらっしゃい.